Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. How are you kids? Welcome to our third science video for this week. Today we will finalize the lesson 4. It's about how plants use flowers or cones to reproduce. Before starting the summary of the whole lesson, it's better to watch this video. I know that I showed you the first part of this video before, but I postponed the second half to be related to our lesson of today about the conifer plants. So let's watch this, the whole audio again.
Some plants, such as the peach tree, reproduce using flowers. The petals attract bees and other animals to the flower. Pollen sticks to the bodies of bees as they look for food. Animals and wind can pollinate or carry pollen to another flower.
So this is the meaning of pollinate. Pollinate means carrying pollen,
Pollination, seeds form near the center of the flower, and a fruit grows around the seed to protect it.
Very good. So the fruit is grown around the seed to protect it. So inside this peach fruit, we will find the seed.
After the fruit falls to the ground, the seed inside may grow into a new plant.
Now this is the part that belongs to the conifer plants. How conifer plants make seeds.
Conifer plants, such as pine trees, grow cones instead of flowers to make seeds. Conifers make two types of cones, a pollen cone and a seed cone. Wind blows pollen from the small pollen cones on one tree to the larger seed cones on another tree.
So we know now that there are two types of cones produced by the conifer plants. The first one is called a small pollen cone, and the second is called large seed cone. From their names, we can figure out that the small pollen cone is responsible for producing pollen. And the large seed cone, it receives the pollen from the small pollen cone that is transferred to it by the role of the wind. The wind blows pollen from the small pollen cones to large seed cones.
The pollen sticks to the large seed cones, and seeds begin to grow under each scale of the seed cone.
Right here.
When the seeds are fully developed, they fall to the ground and may grow into a new plant.
Excellent. Okay, now we'll go back to our summary. We'll brief all the important expressions in this lesson. What do I mean by reproduction in plants? Reproduction in plants means that plants make more of the same kind. When a plant reproduces, it makes more from the same kind. So the apple tree will produce seeds that will grow into an apple tree, not into an orange tree, for example. Okay, plants have different ways in reproducing. It have different ways. What are these ways? Either they grow seeds or grow stems or roots. They grow seeds that will grow into a new plant, or they grow stems or roots like, as we said before, like the potato plant. It grows stem or roots to make new potato plant. Okay, what is inside the seed? How the seed grows? What are the things that the seed has that give her the strength to grow. The seed carries information from the parent plant. It carries information. How tall, how strong is the parent plant stem, how long are the roots, how good is its fruit. Everything about the parent, the seed carries it with it. And also it has stored food. Inside the seed, if you open your book and you look into the seed pictures, inside the seed there is stored food. Okay. After seeds are produced, they may scatter from the parent plant. After seeds are produced, they may scatter. What's the meaning of scatter? Scatter means to go away or to move away from the parent plant. And this option of scattering gives the seed a room or enough room to grow. Very good. Now we'll move to the parts of a flower. The flower has many parts. One part is responsible for making pollen. One part makes pollen. The other part, which is called the petals, the petals attract bees and other animals. Those bees and animals are responsible for carrying the pollen to the part of the flower that will make the seeds. This is pollen and pollination. We said that pollen is a yellow powder or yellow grain that is responsible of pollination. Pollination means moving pollen to the part of the flower that makes seeds. We said that there are two parts, okay? One part makes the pollen, the other part receives the pollen. But this operation or this process needs bees and other animals to carry the pollen from a side to the other side. Then fruit often grows around the seed to protect it. Fruit often grows around the seed to protect it. As we saw in the video that the peach, the fruit peach has grown around the seed to protect it. Alright, then we move to how seeds grow. How seeds grow. The seed is covered by a seed coat, which protects the material inside. The seed coat, what is the role? What is the importance of the seed coat? Is to protect the material inside. When the tiny plant grows, it uses the stored food. So, how does it grow? The tiny plant or the tiny seed, the seed. It grows when the right conditions are present. What are these right conditions? As you know that any plant needs air, water, and right temperature. Air, water, and right temperature. This process is called germination. Germination means begins to grow. The young plant, I can say young plant and also I can say seedling. Young plant or seedling. It has another name. This is a new expression too, germinate. Germinate means begin to grow. Alright, then for the cones. How cones help plants? Conifer plants make two types of cones, small pollen cone and large seed cone, as we saw in the video. The small pollen cone moves to the large seed cone by the wind. The wind blows pollen from small pollen cone to large seed cone. When pollen sticks to the large seed cone, seeds begin to grow inside. And when they grow inside each scale, and they are fully developed, they float down to the ground. They flow down to the ground. Okay, this is all for lesson 4. I wish you absorbed all the information inside properly. And now it's our time to make a small check. Let's say that it is a check. Let's do it together. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. We have 7 questions, and I want you to stop the video and answer the questions. Don't wait for me to answer it, and check your answers later, and you will give yourself a sticker or a star instead of me. You will play my role, all right? Very good. Choose. What is the meaning of carry pollen? Carry pollen to. It's germinate, pollinate, reproduce. Carry pollen to. Germinate, pollinate, reproduce. I will say pollinate. Now next. Means to begin to grow. Begin to grow. Germinate, pollinate, reproduce. What do you think? Did you stop the video or you're waiting for me to answer? Begin to grow, it's germinate. Next. To make more of the same kind. Germinate, pollinate, reproduce. Which one? Excellent. Yes, reproduce. All right. When a seed starts to grow into a new plant, what is it doing? When a seed starts to grow into a new plant, what is it doing? Pollinating, germinating, growing leaves, creating seeds. When it starts to grow, it is germinating. Which seed part stores food for the seed? Which seed part? Now I'm talking about the seed, okay? Which seed part stores food? The fruit. There is a fruit in the seed? No. There is a flower in the seed? No. There is a leaf in the seed? Yes. There is a coat in the seed? No, it's not in the seed. It's around the seed. So the seed leaf is the part that stores food. Next. What kind of plant grows cones to make seeds? What kind of plant grows cones? From its name, grows cones. So I will search for the cone. Yes, conifer plant. Very good. Next, look at the illustration. What is the bee doing to the flower? It is pollinating it, eating its fruit, germinating it, scattering its seeds. What is it doing? What are you, bee, doing to my flower? Pollinating it. Thank you, bee. Very good. Oh, we didn't answer this. Let's view it. To make more of the same kind. We said reproduce. Okay, so all the questions are answered. Now we need to submit our test. We will see Correct, correct, correct. Oh, great, kids. Now you've got an A+ grade. Very good. Thank you. I hope you all understood all the lesson. And if you have any question, don't hesitate to contact me anytime. Thank you very much and goodbye.